Hello skincare fans and microcurrent fans, fellow estheticians, if you're following. My name is Christine Byer and I have been a licensed esthetician practicing for 18 years. And welcome to day 7 of the 12-day microcurrent challenge. Over the years, I've had lots and lots of questions. Sort of the usual stumbling blocks that people have with microcurrent, and I will be using 2 minis as I have since we began. So let's get started. I'm just going to be using some Sculptless Stem Cell Mist and just some my own brand of ginseng mineral toner. So I'm actually going to start out with that. And we'll start on the neck like we always do. We'll go. So the first move is this one, but I'm going to skip it. And I actually improved my method because I was doing right through the center of the neck. So let's do it the way Claire Blend asked us to, and just go in the sort of the center line, probably from the corners of the mouth. If you just go straight down and just avoiding that thyroid area, and just wrap it around, getting the sides of the neck, because this is really going to grab this platysma, which is a very fine, like a sheath of a muscle that starts here. It actually originates down here and then inserts into here. It will start to sort of unlace and fall forward, and that's where you get the turkey waddle look. So this will help it wrap back around and make this face look better, neck look better, sorry. If you want to go way slower, which maybe I should try, I'm trying to go slower. And then the next move is the lower face. And this is the one where you start at the jawline and move up. So reasons why people might not get great results with microcurrent. Reason number 1, I would say that your skin is super dehydrated. And I see this one a lot. There are some machines that you can tell if you're conducting. Basically with a mini, if it's beeping, you're conducting. And your face is wet enough, then you're conducting. But there are some machines that there's a little indicator, and it will drive you crazy because it will say you're not conducting, not conducting. And those of you who have this machine know who I'm talking about. So in those cases, what I've done is I'll exfoliate the skin very nicely, depending on how much buildup people have, and I will hydrate it. One of my favorite hydrators, although I'm so sorry, they don't sell this to the public, the Skin Scripts Seaweed Mask. If you wanted to, you could put your favorite moisturizer on, hopefully it's a gel, and put some spring water, something with a high mineral content, even smart water, into a pump and spray away. And when you start to dry out, spray some more, because that's what's going on. The skin is so dehydrated that you're just not getting through. I have seen that. Coconut oil users, I can't wait for that myth to go away. Coconut oil is really not good for the skin on your face. Maybe if it's in a formulation with some other really good stuff, but coconut oil on its own, like virgin coconut oil you buy from the store, that is the worst. It just smothers the skin, and it just, I just cannot wait for that to die, because I've never seen more horrible looking skin than people who slather on simple coconut oil, and then that's like their routine. Okay, so I'll get off that soapbox. If your skin is dehydrated, you're just not going to carry a current very well. So I would lightly exfoliate. I would make sure that you're on a pH balanced cleanser, meaning a pH balance to your skin, which is between 4.5 and 5.5 on the acidic side, because acid repels microbes. It's part of our immune function. It keeps us safe from bacteria and crap that's out there. So bacteria is repelled by an acidic environment of our skin. So we need that. A lot of times if people aren't getting results with microcurrent, it can be because they have too high of expectations. The beauty industry is responsible for this too, because they'll take the biggest hot mess that they can find and do microcurrent on them, and they'll do it to 100 people and take the best results out of those 100 people, and then they'll post it, which I get. The truth is, you've seen my face beginning to end. It is not like this massive difference. I'm still myself. It's not like I've had filler. My muscles look full, my face looks full, but I've seen people that say, I don't see a huge difference. I don't see a lot of lift. It's like, pull out an old picture of yourself. Are your cheeks higher than they are now? There was a gal in a group that was like, I'm not getting the lift I want. And looking at her, I couldn't see anywhere to lift. She already looked lifted. So it's realistic expectations. If you start working your body out like crazy and you lose 20 pounds, does your body look like a supermodel's body, or does it look like a smaller version of your body? That's my question. So your face will look like a more compact, lifted version of what you have right now at its best with microcurrent. And I think it can also have the benefits of thickening up the skin and giving you the microcurrent glow. But I think people have these wildly romantic and overzealous images of what their face will look like after a microcurrent session. And we all, me as an esthetician, I'm praying that they get really great results. But most of my clients just want a lifted eye, a lifted cheek, less fleshy necks, and they're happy with that. So I think if we adjust our expectations and think about what our bodies look like when they are completely toned and we've lost some weight or we're at our ideal weight, that is exactly what the face looks like. Now, if there's fat underneath the chin, if there's fat that have accumulated in the jowls, that's tough to work with any modality. Even if you're doing anything non-surgical, that's hard to deal with. I have an example, an esthetician friend of mine who is gorgeous. She's just gorgeous. She's in her 50s, I believe, has all these modalities, microneedling, microcurrent, the best machines, the best products, neogenesis, etc., and a beautiful, beautiful lady. The skin like glass, but she had 2 little pouches here, and that was fat, and it made her look older. And finally, she went and just had Kybella, which is made for submental fat or fat underneath the chin. That happens to all of us as we age, where this beautiful fat that was up here kind of migrates and goes down to underneath our chin. She had it done off-label and just did 2 little pockets. I actually think they were right here. And that I see that a lot, and I can't remember the name for that. But it dissolved the fat, and she looks amazing. So sometimes it's a little tweak like that your skin needs, and no amount of microcurrent is going to lift it. So that's something else to watch out for. Now, that being said, microcurrent can cure a whole litany of problems. I got into it because I was like, I want to be able to affect more than just the skin. I want to make the face look amazing. I want to be able to lift these muscles and just get a bright and open, happy look to the face. And this was the way to do it. And I've seen microcurrent since, I guess it was 2003 when I was introduced to it. It's done nothing but grow in popularity because it's safe, it's easy, you can't mess it up, you just have to do it, So I guess my point is, if we enter into it with realistic expectations, know our limitations, and just do it. Practice and experiment. These moves I'm doing are just the tip of the iceberg. They're a very good starting point, but you can develop your own moves as needed. I mean, I developed this one. Well, I don't know if I developed it, but I used this one where I'm just stretching out these and shortening these, the snare muscles. I do that constantly because there's a payoff. My face looks better when I do that. And also the lips, the lip move, that's not in the instructions, and I'll do that because I'm a purser and I need that extra move. So it's just experimentation and doing it. That's all there is to it. And you could go and get 1 or 2 treatments or do a series from somebody who has a good reputation and really knows the facial anatomy and maybe knows some myofascial release and knows how to look at the face and say, okay, that part's really frozen, we're gonna have to really work out those cheek muscles or whatever. I mean, I'll look at somebody's face when I first start working and I'm like, they have so much tension here or through here, or their sinus suffers, so I know they're just going to be a brick right here. And so when you open this up, the face moves better and things lift better. So there is a lot of art to it and there's a lot of science to it, but I think we can just learn our own facial anatomy and work with what we got, and the results will come. Let's see, I need to do the eyes. So I think it's, yeah, it's like this, and you hold. So I hope I didn't bust anybody's bubble. I mean, microcurrent is not magic, it's just microcurrent. It's facial muscle toning with a very tiny current. It adds energy to the face. It's very healing to the body in general. Where you start and you straddle. Although I think this move made my eyes look a little puffy yesterday, so I'm only gonna do it once. And like I said, if you do a move and you're like, oh, that doesn't look good, or you see it later, that doesn't look good, just skip it or find another move. Gosh, there's so many moves on YouTube now that are fantastic, you know, professional moves. Also, getting the chart, going into Google Images and doing a Google image search for facial muscles, you'll find one. Get one from the front and one from the side. I think that it's very helpful. And I guess we are done. I'm right at the 15-minute point, so I think I'm gonna stop there. But yeah, I hope that these hints and tips are helpful, and I will see you tomorrow for day 8. We are 2/3 of the way there. So subscribe, enter to win. I'm doing a giveaway where you can win a mini, and how you enter is you post any of these videos to your Instagram, your Facebook, any social media, to other websites where people are interested in skincare, and you just take a screenshot, and if you have to do that with your phone, that's fine. Or you share, and then you can, there's evidence actually that you share usually within Facebook, and share with me that you shared, and send that all to Byer customer service at Gmail. And my assistant Kathy is gonna tally up all your entries, and so every time you post, that's an entry, and whoever has the most entries wins. So subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, because I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways the rest of the year. And tell your friends to subscribe if you could please do that for me, because I'm trying to grow my channel. That's it. I will see you all on day 8. Bye now.